Imagine a city made of steel, floating on the black mirror of the North Atlantic. It is filled with the world's richest men and its most hopeful dreamers. They are told they are safe. They are told this ship cannot sink. But beneath the waves, the ocean is waiting. In less than 3 hours, this unsinkable marvel will become a graveyard. It remains the most famous tragedy in history, not because of the ice, but because of the pride that led them there. The year is 1912. In the shipyards of Belfast, a giant has been born. The RMS Titanic is the largest moving object ever built by human hands. To the people of the Edwardian era, she is a symbol of human progress. She has massive engines, elegant grand staircases, and enough food to feed a small nation. On board, life is a sharp contrast of worlds. In first class, the air smells of expensive cigars and fine perfumes. Millionaires dine on 10-course meals under crystal chandeliers. Down in third class, families from across Europe huddle in narrow hallways. They carry everything they own in small wooden trunks. They are heading to America for a second chance at life. None of them know they are sailing toward the end of an era. April 14th, the 5th day at sea. The Atlantic is eerily calm. The water is like a sheet of glass. Throughout the day, wireless operators receive warnings of massive ice fields ahead. But the Titanic is behind schedule. Captain Edward Smith feels the pressure to arrive in New York early. The warnings are filed away. The ship maintains its high speed, racing through the freezing darkness. The night is moonless. The air temperature drops towards 0. Up in the crow's nest, 2 lookouts squint into the haze. They have no binoculars. At 11:39 p.m., a dark shape emerges from the gloom. It is massive. It is white. The lookout rings the bell 3 times. He screams into the phone, "Iceberg! Right ahead!" The bridge reacts instantly. "Hard starboard!" The engines are reversed. For 30 seconds, the world holds its breath. The bow begins to swing. Then, a faint sound. Not a crash, just a soft, grinding noise, like a finger dragging across a silk curtain. On deck, passengers barely notice, but deep below the waterline, the disaster has already happened. The iceberg has sliced a 300-foot gash along the hull. The ship's designer, Thomas Andrews, inspects the damage. The Titanic can stay afloat with 4 compartments flooded, but 5 are filling. He looks at the captain. His voice is quiet. "The ship will founder," he says. "It is a mathematical certainty." At 12:05 a.m., the order is given. Uncover the lifeboats. There are 2,200 people on board, but only enough boats for half of them. The math of death has begun. The band begins to play upbeat ragtime music to keep the panic at bay. In the freezing boiler rooms, men work until the last second to keep the lights on. As the bow sinks, women and children are lowered into boats. Husbands say goodbye to wives, promising to see them in New York. They are lying. By 2:10 a.m., the stern rises high into the air. The lights flicker and then go out forever. The stress on the steel is too much. With a roar like thunder, the Titanic snaps in half. The bow plunges to the bottom. The stern stands vertical, silhouetted against the stars. Slowly, it slides beneath the waves. The silence that follows is the most haunting part. Then, the cries begin. 1,500 people are in the water. The temperature is -2 degrees Celsius. In that cold, the human body lasts only minutes. When the sun rises, the sea is empty. The RMS Carpathia arrives hours too late. They pull 710 survivors from the small boats. The rest are gone. The news hits the world like a physical blow. New laws are passed. Lifeboats for everyone, and 24-hour radio watches. The tragedy changed the sea forever. Today, the Titanic lies 2 miles down in the midnight zone. She is rusting away, being eaten by bacteria. But the story lives on. We remember the Titanic because it reminds us of our own fragility. It is a story of incredible bravery and terrible mistakes. It is a reminder that no matter how much technology we build, we are never truly the masters of the sea. The ship of dreams remains a ghost of the deep, a silent monument to the 1,500 souls who never reached the shore.